Adam, Andrew. Clayton is excused. Caitlin. No, can I call you Johan? Johan Sebastian Bach. Clay is excused today. Coleman. Corsi. Hayden. Elijah. Gamble. Alea. Ty Jones. David Kelly. Maynard is excused. McCune. Adam McCune. People want to go home early. Reese, I think I saw him. Maddie. Mendez, Hirsch. Pascal. Can I call it Blaze? There's a 17th century French mathematician and statistician, Blaise Pascal. So I'm going to call it Blaze. Solomon. Nash. Sexton. Atticus Sexton. And Sydney Sexton. You guys are related by any chance? Ask your dad, man, what he was doing. Skaggs. Thomas Luke. Tucci. Can I call you Stan? There's an actor named Stanley Tucci. It's okay. That's why I asked for your permission first. Carrie, Webb, West, and Micah is excused today. All right. We're gonna continue at some time value of the money, except we're gonna introduce growth. Basically, let's kind of set it up like this. Instead of typing, it's faster if I simply write the stuff on. With B0, I'm gonna always designate starting balance with B cap T, balloon payment. Okay. Obviously, if we're dealing with present value, the starting balance will be 0. If you want, you can have it, but it doesn't make much sense. And we're gonna have T payment, 3 years of payments, and T need not be an integer. F is number of payments in a year. Obviously 12 would be monthly. R is the APR interest rate. $C1 is payment at the end of first period, and in general dollar C. I should call this I. And I equals from 1 to so we'll figure that out. G is the period growth rate. People are not typically comfortable with thinking about periodic growth rate. They think about annual growth rates. So for input purposes, I'm going to put in a G, which is annual growth rate, and little g is going to be basically 1 plus big G raised to the power 1 over f minus 1. I'm basically converting the annual into monthly, for example. And if the following is correct, if R over F is greater than little g, we actually have closed form formula for the present value and thus future value of such annuities. Otherwise, we will have to construct either a sheet or a VBA function. Either way, I'm gonna do the sheet first, just to make sure that everything works out. Then we also implement the VBA function. If time allows, I'm gonna do the VBA today. Otherwise, I'll do the first thing on Tuesday. Now, there is one thing this is only for completeness purposes. What if T times F is not an integer? Normally that doesn't make too much sense, but sometimes we ask the question, how long do I need to wait to reach a pilot? So I want to be able to allow total number of payments to be non-integer, technical speech. We're kind of going to do the following. Let's do, for example, suppose T is 9.25 and F is, let's call it 52. Actually, that'll make it an integer, I think. Well, I don't have to guess. 9.25 times 52. Oh, that is an integer. Let's call this. There's some residual thing. Normally we're not going to worry about it, but when we actually do a function, I want that to be able to work in these situations too. So we're gonna calculate payments using gross rates up to the last integer period, and we will prorate payment for the non-integer last period. So if, let's call T star the integer version of T times F. So if it's 481.0624, T star is 481, right? So the cash flow for T star is gonna be let's call this